Hey guys, Mike here at The Real Shot today. It's Monday, February 6th, and we're getting ready for spring and stuff like that, and late ice, and we got turkey season coming up. But we're going to talk about arrows today. Because right about now is the time of year you guys are looking at new arrows setups for the following, the upcoming season and stuff like that, or picking up a new bow. Why not get some new arrows? I mean, buying a new bow and not getting new arrows is like buying a new car and having old tires on it. So here at The Real Shot, we run Victory arrows. We here believe they're the best arrows out there. Straightness tolerances, weight tolerances, 0.001. Straightness, 0.5 grains per inch. Tolerances on them. So we got a few different models in the Victory line. We'll start with your base end, your basic standard diameter arrow, 245 diameter arrow is the VF TK or VF Force TKO. Standard size diameter, the big fatties, 245. Same thing guys are running with like Maxima Reds or anything like that. Same tolerances as all the other higher end arrows, but a 6-pack for like $85. So you really can't go wrong with that. We kind of limited as far as outserts for these and inserts. They just come with I believe like it's like a 21 grain or 13 grain insert. So pretty standard arrow. But for guys that don't want to spend $130 on 6 arrows. This is right in your wheelhouse. I brought these in to replace the Maxima Reds. I believe these are a lot better arrow than a Maxima Red, and they're cheaper than a Maxima Red. So that's why we brought these in instead. That's why I'm not carrying a Carbon Express line. I just feel these are a better arrow, better value. So that's why we brought these in. Bunch of different spines, 350, 300, 350, 400 spine in that arrow. You pretty much accommodate anybody in, we'll say, 40 pounds and up, right in that ballpark. Next in line, size-wise, is the RIP TKO. These are a 204 diameter, like a 5 millimeter, we'll say. Again, same thing. We got these in a bunch of different spines, 250, 300, 350, and 400 to accommodate all your shooters. Same technology, the 3X carbon weave allows the arrow to stabilize faster coming off the bow. Gets rid of that directional torsion when you're shooting. Allows the arrow to stabilize faster, therefore maintaining kinetic energy downrange. So, as you shoot a bow, shoot that arrow, the arrow's going to flex when it comes off the riser, off the rest. The way these arrows are built, it minimizes that. It allows the arrow to recover faster, therefore allowing better accuracy downrange, more maintained kinetic energy, stuff like that. This is your RIP TKO. Great whitetail arrow. This is probably your best all-around arrow. 204 diameter. Again, smaller than your 245. Less wind drift, better penetration on targets and game. Right there. Probably your best all-around arrow. And you guys follow Chris B. That's what he's shooting this year for his whitetail setups. Now we got the RIP XV. Same thing as your 204 RIP TKO. XV, extreme velocity. Super lightweight arrows. As far as grains per inch, you're looking at almost 2 grains less per inch than your RIP TKOs. Right now, one of my bows I'm shooting a lightweight 50-pound bow. I'm down to a 500 spine arrow, and I'm shooting a 5.1 grain per inch. Dude, lightning fast. The lightest arrow I could find. So that's what I'm shooting. If you're looking for a lot of speed, these are the ones you want to run. Next in the lineup is the VAP Elite. These are pretty much the originals, kind of. They don't have the carbon weave. They don't have the weave. More of a straight line. So I'm not going to say it's any less durable because it's not. Again, it's faster than your VAP TKO. And this is the 166 diameter. It's the smallest ones out there. Again, lighter weight than your VAP TKO, but not as light as your RIP XV. A great all-around arrow as well. VAP TKO is probably my number 2 best-selling arrow. It's probably 1 and 1.5, actually, your VAP TKO. Again, multiple spines, 235 all the way down to 500. Same thing, 166 diameter, super small diameter. They got a nano ceramic coating, super quiet. Like on my rest, I don't even have any felt on my rest. That's how quiet these are coming across the plastic launcher on my rest. Again, Same diameter as that, just a hair bit heavier. And with all these arrows, like I said, they're 166, 204 diameter. They all come with outserts. None of this hidden inserts that some of the other brands have out there. And they all fit different size outserts. They'll come with 50s. I have 95s in stock if guys are looking for a little extra weight and a little more front of center. That's what these arrows allow you to do. Get a higher front of center, a little more punch. So they're all sized per spine. You know, like your red ones will be for your 500 spine, your blue ones will be for your, 350s or something. Your browns will be for like your 300s. Again, it allows you to kind of customize your arrows. They come with 50s. I carry the 95s. I can get 75s. I don't sell a lot of 75s. Most guys are going either to 50 or 95 grain outserts. What's nice about these as well is it allows you to use a standard size broadhead, field point 5/16. So I'm not running a micro diameter arrow and then having to buy a deep 6 broadhead that not every shop is going to have. I don't carry deep 6 broadheads because why would I when I got all this stuff here and I can run standard size diameter? Everything standard size diameter, 5/16. So you standard size field points, standard size broadheads. I don't have to buy any deep 6 stuff for you guys. I can get them, but why if I don't have to? I got everything here. Micro diameter arrow allows me to run standard size stuff. Multicolored nocks, we can kind of customize stuff. I'll build arrows for you guys. I'll cut them. I got some back here I'm actually building up for a guy. We can fletch them here for you. I carry raw shafts as well by the dozens. I try not to sell them by the 6-pack, but I can if I need to. But as far as lighted nocks, I carry all the nocturnals. You got your universal fits, which will cover anything from your 204 on up. Depends on what sleeve you need. The 204s, you don't need any sleeves. And I believe with the 245s, I think I'm running the GT inserts here. And then for your 166 diameters, you're just running the G series nocks, lighted nocks here. Got the tools for them to turn them off, stuff like that. As far as fletching arrows up and stuff, like I said, I build arrows for guys. We run either Blazer vanes or the AE Max Stealths. If you got something else that you're running that you want me to put on your arrows, I can do that as well. Or I can try and order something different if you guys want. Like I said, we do all the fletching here. I got a huge fletching jig and do a dozen arrows at a time. Customize your arrows. I don't do any wraps yet. I'm working with the guys in back about printing some TRS custom wraps. We'll see how that goes, but we're not sure where we're at with that. But like I said, Victory arrows, best ones out there. The outserts are all custom built for each size diameter, so I don't have to worry about somebody that are manufacturers sanding down and arrows to get the outsert to fit. These are all custom fit per spine, so we can get you locked and loaded. Again, they're not super heavy arrows. It's dumb. Heavy arrows are stupid. Anybody that says they're cool, you're wrong. There's a ton of research out there that debunks the heavy arrow theory. If you don't believe me, look up Joel Maxfield. Works for Matthews, one of the originators, obviously. He's got a whole big spiel on it. It's awesome. Obviously, there's pluses and minuses to everything, but heavy arrows, it's a joke, if you ask me. I'm not even going to get into it right now. That's a topic for another day or a podcast with those guys in back. But like I said, Victory arrows, that's where they're at. Best ones out there. That's what we believe here at The Real Shot. Coming down, see me. Let's get you hooked up.